welcome back to Tabletop CP for the final installment of Operation Martlet pint-sized campaign for Chain of Command. This is campaign turn 10, mission 6, and it's called The Last Ditch at Rauray. So in this one, Lieutenant Ramsbottom is being tasked with capturing the German objective in the town of Rauray itself, which is here. So this is going to be using the rules for Scenario 6, Attack on an Objective, in the main rulebook. And Ramsbottom and his men will have to capture the objective and drive the enemy off the board. We were kind of wondering why it said both, because one, you have to drive, if you drive the guy off the board, you win automatically anyway, so it seems a little weird to throw both of those in there, but anyway, so Lieutenant Ramsbottom from the from the Highlander Regiment. He's going to be down 7 guys after the last battle, and so is Lieutenant Kohl, and he's going to be down 7 guys as well. And I will still be getting a +1 on my force morale roll. Andre will be getting +1 support. As far as support goes, I'm getting only 3 support points. Andre's getting 10 plus the 1, so he's got 11. And I think that's it. So we'll go ahead and go over the forces. So here's Lieutenant Kohl's platoon, what's left of it. I've already spent my 3 command points, and I have no point in keeping it a secret from Andre, really. So I'm down 7 guys, that's a whole squad. So I got 2 regular squads left with the MG42 teams, Lieutenant Kohl, the Panzer IV, and then my 3 support points. I'm bringing an extra squad, but it's not that great of a squad. It's only 5 riflemen and a junior leader. You do have the choice of breaking them down and attaching them to another squad. So I thought I would just have bring an extra squad. Just give me more flexibility. So that's it for Lieutenant Kohl. We'll see what Ramsbottom's got left. So here's Lieutenant Ramsbottom's platoon. So he was down 7 guys. So he had 3 men left out of a squad. So what he did was he took his Bren and 1 man, added it to this, and then took the extra rifleman and added it to the rifle team. So he's got 1 good big section here, and then 1 regular size section. The Piat, 2 senior leaders, and the 2-inch mortar, and the 11 support points. So in this scenario, Andre's going to line his 3 or 4 patrol markers up along the edge. I am going to place all my 4 patrol markers on the objective, which I'm going to say this building here is the objective. So I'll start with my patrol markers on this objective, and I don't think you get, oh no, you do get some free moves. So you want to roll for those real quick?
I can do that. Free moves of,
oh boy,
wow.
So that's going to be 4 free moves. So
wow.
Anyway, so that's it. So we'll go ahead and do the patrol phase real quick. Patrol phase complete. So this is how it wound up. I got mine in a line like this, and Andre had the 4 free moves. He only had 3, so he was able to move up quite quickly, get up to the hedge, and he was able to get 1 back here. I was trying to get up far enough so that he couldn't be 6 inches from here, but I couldn't make it because that one was blocking, you know, a 12-inch circle around it. So he was able to make it up to the hedge. You got 1 here. It's not 6, it's 6 inches from that one, this way. So I'm still not 100% on that.
I'm actually understanding why you were having a problem with that now. But I was looking at, well, yeah, you got this one right here. So I'm directly behind from that one and from that one.
Right, but not from this one.
Well, actually, I am directly behind. Well, okay, so 6. Okay.
It's the 2 that you
Now I
use
understand. So it is. We are using these 2.
Right.
But do I get to choose, or do you get to choose, or is it both?
It's both. You have to be behind cover, 6 inches behind the patrol marker, in cover or immediately behind from the jump off from my patrol markers. That's the way I see it.
Okay, so that one doesn't work then.
Right, so we might change that one. But anyway, so he's going to reposition that. I put, so for my jump off points, I have one inside the barn. I have one back here on the edge. I have one over there by the piggery. And then I get one on the objective, which I put inside that building, so.
Hey, look, I can stick another one over here.
Yeah, you could. 2 in one spot, all right?
Well, it's...
You could.
There's no point to it. I'd be better off back here in case that one starts to get overrun, but...
Okay. So he's changed his jump off point to over there. Anyway, so that's it. I'm keeping our support private or secret, except for me. Which I have 3 support points. So
half of us are keeping our support secret.
I have 3 support points. What can I do? I can't hide anything with 3 support points. Plus, I'm down to 2 squads.
I was going to say you could have bought 3 entrenchments, but
that might not have been a bad idea.
Well, everybody would have had one.
Yeah. All right, anyway, we'll get started. British phase. So we're changing. He's putting it back there because he's saying that he is behind.
I'm immediately behind cover here from this direction, from that jump off point. And I'm immediately behind from this direction, and I'm more than 6 inches back from my patrol marker. So I meet all the requirements for placing it there.
Yeah, but I disagree with my problem is the word behind. So he's technically not, he's behind it from here, but he's lateral from it from here.
Actually, I'm more behind it from here.
Well, it was here, so technically if I'm here and your thing's here, behind it would have to be this direction. But
well, it is, except those were the 2 closest ones, so this is my arc that I have to place in, is everything back this direction.
All right, so it's in the arc. We'll call it good, as long as it's in the arc. So you get the first roll of the dice here.
The roll. Well,
Double
okay.
Phase. So
and,
immediate double phase for Andre.
Fair enough.
And a 4 and a 1. The 2-inch mortar and Lieutenant Ramsbottom himself have deployed off that jump off point. And now we go to phase 2. Not another double phase, but you got quite a bit of stuff to bring in, some squads at least. You can bring in 3 squads,
bring in
2 squads.
Pretty much everything else on the table.
Okay, so he brought in squad here.
Yeah. The
big squad here.
And the Piat.
And the Piat team. Everyone won Overwatch. And we did just roll for force morale, I forgot to do that. And we both got we're both on 10. So now it is the German phase. Let's see, what do I need? 3 threes, 4 threes, and a 4. I'm calling it. Oh,
not
2 threes.
Not bad.
Yeah, so
that was a
close.
saver.
That was good. With the 3, I brought 1 section in, or squad in to the barn. So I got 2 windows. So I got MG42 in each opening here. And I brought my Panzer IV in as well with another 3, and with the 4 I'm not going to shoot. So, guys from the barn, into that squad.
Yeah, which section?
Targeting the, actually it doesn't matter because you're in the open, so I can place all the odd hits I want.
Okay.
But I'll target the Bren team.
Okay.
So can you measure that? I'm sure that's 18.
It is. You can even hit the back guy at 18.
Alright, so 4s. Come on, I need a good roll here. Lieutenant Kohl needs help.
At least 2 4s. That's more than 2 fours.
That's more than 2 fours.
Actually, you didn't roll any 4s.
Oh, so I got to re-roll, right?
Reroll.
All right, so you get to place all those hits.
Oh, man. Actually,
each. There's no odd hits, so.
So I have to divide them out evenly. I couldn't do something like that.
No, I think it's only odd hits. So if we had an extra one, but you got enough for each team to have 3.
So either that or I do that.
Are they within 4?
Yeah.
So I think you have to put some on them if they're within 4. You can't not.
I thought you could choose.
No, you cannot.
Ooh. Okay. And actually, I didn't even think about this.
Well, I can't see them, so they can't be. Not with the. Well, yeah, I can see them with this. This isn't.
Yeah. What? You don't like it when I cheat?
The firing unit has to be able to see.
Okay.
All right.
So here we go.
Red team. 2 shock. I like this in the open thing, man. Quite nice. And cock die, so dead and a shock on the rifles. Come on, roll 2 6s on that Piat team.
You don't like the...
Yes. Hell yeah. So they're dead. And then you got to roll to see if it's your leader. I don't know if they're not part of your section, so we'll just say the 1 dead you had. So just roll 8 dice for this, because senior leader or junior leader. So he's good. All right, bad things happen.
No, they don't.
Team wiped out.
Why am I rolling your dice?
Yeah, that's probably why. I roll a lot of 6s with those. So see what happens with the Bren team. I'm sorry, Piat team 5. Team wiped out. Oh, -1.
That's all. All right.
Yep.
I'll take it.
So what you wind up is 1 dead and only 3 shock. But you get to shoot on your Overwatch.
I do.
So you got 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 shots, -1 for the 2 shock on the Bren.
And I got to take 1.
So 18, so 17 shots back.
17.
17. So let's gather these up. Right, so 17 shots back, needing 4s.
Whoa!
So you got some 4s?
I
I'm in
did
hard
get
cover,
some
though,
4s.
So how many did you get?
6, 9.
Holy crap.
13.
13, Jesus.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Come on, barn. I need this barn to hold up here. So they're all
5s and 6s.
It's all 1 squad here, so of course I'll probably not have a squad left.
Oh,
So 2
seriously?
dead. Wow.
And 3 shock?
No shock.
Or
I'm in hard cover.
then that's not 2 dead.
1 dead and a shock.
Wow.
Ah, the stone barn. Even though it looks wood, it's actually stone. Big difference between hardcover and open, as we can tell. Let's see if it's my leader here. Nope. So just a rifle. Killed. Put him over there. And so I have the tank left. He's going to fire at that squad there in the open. So the HE from the gun.
This Bren team being up against here could see the barn also, couldn't they?
I thought we decided that no one could see the barn.
Well, these guys can't see more
Well,
than
then we
2
could have
inches.
spread. We could have spread them over there then. I thought we had said that no.
Well, I just remembered that they were up against the hedgerow, so the 2-inch rule, it was all about facing at that point, like we
All right, you want to
discussed
shoot
earlier.
then? Is that what you want to shoot the Overwatch?
Yeah, so
Right. So 6 shots.
we should have spread to those guys also.
So
2 hits.
2 more hits.
2 more dead.
Negative.
Okay.
All right, so let's go back to the tank here. So 5 HE, needing 4s, 2, and then machine gun, 6 shots with the machine gun. That's over 18, so needing 5s. So 3 total, targeting the Bren team.
Okay, so 2 on the Bren.
Nothing? Nothing. So the tank didn't do anything. So that will do it for the British phase, or the German phase, I should say. Next phase is British. Right. Well, a bunch of 4s. And you only have 1 guy left, right? The platoon sergeant to come in, so.
Yep. So
plus whatever support you have.
He'll be one of the 4s. I got the other 4, a 1 and a 3.
Okay, so there was a lot of deliberation by Andre on this one, but in the end, so what he did, he moved these guys up, threw 2 smoke grenades. So he's out of smoke grenades now.
Actually, it was 1 each.
Okay, so he ordered 1, he ordered 1. So there's 2 smoke grenades in a row, and we kind of have a house rule, they're cumulative, so it's actually a 6 to hit through 2 of them, because it's +1 per smoke grenade. He also removed all the shock. He brought this squad, ran through this crack here, or not ran, but they moved 2d6, and he brought another Piat team, amazingly. So he's going to take a shot at the Panzer IV.
Okay, so that's 2 dice.
2 dice, needing an 8, because you're in the 3rd range band.
Woohoo! Ah!
And it's not an 8.
It is not.
Alright.
Okay, and then firing my smoke from my mortar.
Mortar smoke, what are you shooting at? The tank?
Actually, let's... Actually... where do I want that now?
I don't know. And he still has a... He showed his hand a little bit with... He does have another squad in. He brought him in, was about to deploy him, changed his mind. So he showed his hand on that squad. So I know he has a 3rd section out there. So we'll let him figure out where he wants to put the smoke. So the smoke, he fired the 2-inch mortar smoke. It drifted 6 inches past and it landed about there. And that's it, right?
Yep.
Okay, German phase. No double phase. A couple 4s. It's typical German roll there. So I got a 2 4s, a 3, and a 2 to work with. So I'm not going to do anything with the 4. I got a 3 and a 2 I can work with. So the 3, I'm going to fire the Panzer IV at the Piat team. Now the way it stands now, I can't see anything but the Piat team. So if my interpretation of the rules and all the discussions on it are correct, every hit has to go on the Piat team, since I have no line of sight to anything else. And with the 2, I brought this squad in on these 2 windows from that jump off point there in the objective, and they're going to fire onto that squad there, and this squad in the barn's going to do nothing. So I'm going to fire at the Piat first with the HE. So 3 hits, and you're in soft cover. So this reduces you back to light, no cover. So we'll do this separate from the machine gun. So 2 shock, and then the bow machine gun will fire, needing 5s and 6s. 2 more hits, and you are in soft cover for those.
2 more shock.
I think that's, yeah, 2 shock. So they're pinned. Yeah, because soft cover 5s are shock, I believe. So yeah, they are. So they're pinned. Next is going to be the 2 MG42s from this squad in the building. We're going to fire on that rifle team there. That's all they can see. So that's 16 shots. I'm not sure about machine gewehr, how that works. I would like to use it, but I don't know if I think you have to give it to a team. So I don't know if I could add. I haven't been adding them because I don't know for sure. So long range on the rifle team. So not very good. 4 hits on the rifle team here.
And they're all on the rifles?
Yeah. So 2 shock and a dead, because they're in the open. And check to see if it's your leader. Nope. Almost. He whistled by his helmet.
Almost.
Almost. So 2 shock and a dead on the rifles. And that will do it for the German phase. Now we'll go on to the British. Bunch of 4s. That's not bad. That's decent.
It actually does a bunch.
With the 4, the Ramsbottom took a shock off the Piat team. These guys moved up into the woods. The mortar is going to fire a smoke. These guys are doing a move and fire on 1d6. They moved up, they moved back. They're going to fire at half effect through the smoke. This squad came in. This team is going to fire covering fire on the barn door. The Bren is going to fire normally at the barn door. Sound about right?
Can we hit the barn door?
Can you hit the barn?
Shut the barn door.
Right. So what are you going to start with?
Let's shoot the smoke first.
Alright, so what are you shooting? What are you shooting at?
So we're shooting this way, and let's aim for right about there.
Okay. Roll a d6, sir. It's a 6. No.
Woohoo! That's a hit. Actually, I think a 4 is also.
4.
Oh no, because I don't have direct line.
6 inches short.
Or actually, I do have. Or no, I can't see through this.
Yeah, so it's 6 inches short. So it goes back 6 inches.
Okay.
So here's the smoke for you.
Which actually isn't a horrible thing.
Well, I can't see in there anyway.
Well, it blocks this
for those
direction.
guys, yeah, that's true. Alright, so next, let's gather up some dice real quick. Alright, so through here for moving and shooting a half effect, he gets 9 dice. I need 6s because of the 2 smokes. Yeah. Thanks for throwing those smokes, Andre.
No problem.
And then you got 6 for the Bren team. 1 hit. Oh, these are the ones that scare me. No!
One.
No, it's not the leader. But you did kill a guy.
Did kill the guy.
Damn it. It's always those one-offs, man. What did you roll, like 27 shots at me earlier and killed the guy? And then you rolled 1 and killed the guy.
And then I've got...
And then covering fire on...
covering fire, which I've got an upside-down Overwatch. Anti-Overwatch.
The antithesis of Overwatch. And that's it, right? So I lost 2 men so far. Thought I did. Oh yeah, here he is. So I got those 2. All right, here we go. German phase. You know, it'd be nice to double phase.
Yeah, I could use one.
Then the end of a turn. No.
Or just a bunch of...
2 command points.
Actually, you're way up on me now on chain of command.
Yeah, so a 4, a 3, and a 2. With the 2, I brought the rifle team in. They're on the bottom floor of the objective. And they have no targets. With the 4, I brought in Lieutenant Kohl here. And he ordered this squad over, or this team. And they're going to fire through the window at half effect onto these guys in the woods. So 4 shots. 4 pluses. 1 hit. And you're in soft cover. So nothing. And then with the 3, I am going to open up onto the Piat team again. So 5 HEs from the main gun, 2 hits, and 6 machine gun shots, 4 hits. So do the 2 HEs first, since they are in the open. For that, so a shock, and then 4 soft covers. 3 shocks, so they broke. That's 4, 5, 6. So they're broken. So they run 2d6 plus 6 away.
So how many did I take?
You took 4 total.
4 total. So I'm at 7.
Here, 7 shock, and they run that direction, 2d6 plus 6.
Directly away from you or directly to the edge?
Directly away from the firing unit, I believe. So.
Okay, so...
Yeah, that way.
Okay, 2d6?
Yep, plus 6. So 10. So that Piat team has been neutralized. So my tank now has free reign over here, unless he's got another Piat team, which he might. He's still got 4 support points, so he could bring 2 more Piat teams. But if you say you brought 2 Piat teams, I'm gonna have to call both BS. All right, so that's yeah, that's it. So British phase. Actually, yeah, these guys didn't do anything. No, I'm sorry, I had a 3 left for them. I used the 4. No, I'm sorry, I used the 3 for the tank. Never mind. So here we go again.
Here we go again.
Double phase. Oh god, this is gonna take forever.
With 2 4s and a 3 and a double phase.
Oh my god. These have been taking like 20 minutes per on the single phase. Well, now's your time to make a move. You're going to make a move. Of course, what move are you going to make? Assault the 2 MG42s in hardcover? Not a good idea.
No, it's not.
I mean, just shooting pretty much is all you can do. And you can rack up, maybe try to pins, get some pins. Or for shock, maybe get some kills.
If I can get enough shock
Something.
on you, which is about all I can hope for in that hard. Well, actually, you know, you pick them off occasionally, but I got as good a chance of killing somebody as shocking them.
Yeah, you got two phases to shoot, so if you're going to rack up shock, now's the time to do it.
Okay.
So I'll let you think about what you're going to do here. So this squad has moved up. They only moved 2 inches, so they just barely made it to the edge there on 2d6.
Woohoo! Which was a screw up because I forgot I was in the woods, so I ran them initially, and I actually made it to the corner of the building over there, and I thought I had it.
He was all happy.
Oh.
Then I had to remind him he can't run out of the woods. But anyway, he brought in he had another squad.
Yeah.
And then this squad has moved up here. And this squad is going to shoot with 19 shots, needing 6s. So what do we got there?
3 hits.
3 hits. Oh, another dead guy. Damn it. It's not the leader. But one of my MG42 teams is down to 1 guy. So let me put a little red dice on there. So he's going to be shooting less effective now. And he did get a double phase, so...
I did. So
and the
go...
hated Piat team is still broken. I like that. Alright, well, you can make an A4. Andre lives on the 4s. That's his favorite one.
I do.
Which is a nice. It's nice.
You got to have at least 1 4 every turn.
Yeah. When you have senior leaders, it's worth it. So, are you going to do the assault? He's been contemplating do a double squad assault onto this building.
No.
So you're not going to do it.
Nope.
Just going to shoot.
Well, I've got some open fire now.
Yep, needing 4s.
Which...
Alright.
Well, let me think about it.
So he's going to shoot... Actually, yeah, we'll just do this real quick right now. He's going to shoot his 12 shots here at the barn with needing just 4s because he's outside the smoke. So
Holy
a lot of 4s.
A lot of 6s.
A lot of 4 pluses. So how many is that?
All but 3, so that would be 9.
Alright, 9 on the dudes inside. 1 dead. See if it's the leader. No. So another dead, so I'll just take the other MG42 out. So this MG42 is down, is dead. So that's a team wiped out. 2, it's probably nothing. A team wiped out, I'll check that.
Yeah.
Oh, and real quick, why don't you check that real quick, Andre? And then in the meantime, he did, from last turn he forgot, so we dropped the smoke. He tried to drop it in front of this window, but missed, overshot it. So it's back there.
It's a nothing for wiped out.
Nice. Okay, so then you get, what I say, 21 shots, needing 6s with all these dudes here. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. I mean, this team in here has been good, but I haven't gotten the dice I needed to actually shoot. I think I've only shot with them once this entire game, because I've been having to bring all the dice have had to be over there. So I should have done a lot more damage over here with these guys, but I just haven't been getting the dice for it. All right, so let's see.
Looks like 4 or 5.
5 hits. Oh boy, here we go. So, well, 2 shock and a killed. That might be enough to pin there. That's not the leader. So 2 shock and a killed. So I have 2 guys.
Oh, that's 3 shock. You already had
one.
one.
I had one, so they're pinned. Okay. Yeah, like I said, these guys, they were in a good position, but I just was not getting the dice I needed to actually fire with them. I needed a 3, basically, and I had to use my 3s elsewhere. So they're pinned and down to 2 guys, but they're still there.
Yes, they are.
That's the main thing. So what else you got? Alright, we'll let him figure out what else he's doing. So he did fire another smoke, but it drifted past 6 again, so there's 2 smokes back there. Nice billowing cloud of white smoke.
Do 2 smoke before I
that's right.
2 smoke, and then I do 2 more.
Well, I got 2 smokes blocking this area, so you're good there. And then he fired covering fire onto this window here. So it's going to be 5s or 6s should I be able to fire out of there. And over here, I'm pinned with only 2 guys left. But I haven't lost any, and that's right, you are down to 8 on your force morale because I forgot
bad things
happen. I don't know if we talked about going to 8, but you did drop to 8 at one point, and I forgot what it was for exactly. For the team breaking. That's right. Piot breaking. Alright, so...
You're up.
I'm up. Chain of command point. 1, 4, and a 3. With the 3, I'm going to do the tank. With the 1, I'm going to fire this team. They're pinned, so they fire at half effect. I'll just do that first. They're down to 1 guy in the MG, so I think he's down to 5. So I get 5 shots with him.
And pinned?
And pinned, yeah, pinned you shoot at half effect.
Right.
So, oh yeah, 5. So half of 5, so 2 shots. Needing 4s onto the squad in the open there. So 1 hit on the guys in the open. So shock. The tank, he has line of sight on to them, and they are within 4 inches of the edge. So I'm going to fire the HE first. Just all hits. So that's on the Bren team there.
5.
5 hits, yep.
Okay, so 3 and... Or actually I can spread it all over the place, can't I?
Actually, I can only do it what I can see, and I think the only people I can see is that Bren team there.
So they're all on the Bren?
Everyone else is past 4 inches, yeah. 2 shock and a dead, because they're in the open, because the HE drops your cover by 1. The machine gun is going to need 5s and 6s. So 4 more hits, but these are in soft cover. So 4 more hits on the Bren team. Another dead, and that's it. See if it's your leader. You took 2 casualties there. It's not. Okay, so from this building with the 4, Lieutenant Kohl's going to order the MG42 from here. You can see that team right there through that little gap in the smoke. So that's 8 shots. And that's over 18, so needing 5s. So what we got here? 5 hits. Onto that rifle team there.
So...
These guys. So the only people I can see are them.
So that would be...
Well, actually I can see part of the Bren team too.
Yeah.
So you can spread it if you want.
Okay. So in the open, so you can call the odd one?
Yep. Yes, so put it on the Bren team. 2 dead and a shock. And nothing. So 2 dead Brenners, shock, and then see if it's your squad leader. Nope. Okay, so and then I have a rifle team down here. So is it 2 guys per window? Is that what it was?
I believe so.
So 4 rifles from the window over there again. So needing 5s and 6s. So 2 on the same team there. That's from this window onto this squad here.
Okay.
Well, 1 and the door in the window. I'm sorry, the door in the window I'm shooting out of. So 4 hits. Wait, no, 2 hits. I think it was.
So they're all on the rifle team?
Yep. It's only 2 hits, by the way, not 4. Unless you want to take 4 shock, I'm fine with it. So just 2 shock on the rifle team. And with the 4, I'm also firing out of this window onto that squad, this rifle team here. But they are covering fire, so they're at.
So question.
Yeah.
Having not had the medic before, when I lost.
It's only for leaders. It doesn't affect anyone but leaders.
Oh. Okay.
So I'm firing the MG42 from here to there, needing 5s and 6s because there's covering fire being applied to that window. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 3 and a cocked dice, 4 total. 4 hits on that rifle team there. So you can spread it out. So
that's these guys?
Yeah, that's the target, so I can still see them. And you can probably even spread it to this Bren if you wanted.
Yeah, not so much.
Actually, I think you have no choice. You have to spread if you're within 4, and he is within 4 of them. So you got to put 1 on him. What did I say? 4 hits.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
So
start with the single Bren. He's good. The rifles. It's a shock.
Non-Bren.
Shock.
Nothing. So
it's
shock on each rifle team.
Yep. So each rifle team in that woods takes 1 shock, and that'll do it. So that was some pretty good shooting, I guess. I'm happy with it, I suppose. So British phase, right? Ooh, double phase. That's the 3rd double phase you got in this game, Andre.
Now you see how it feels. How does it feel?
Well, honestly, it hasn't done a whole lot, but it might this time. Of course, what are you going to do?
Well,
this with the 4, he removed the shock off that rifle team, and then everyone just moved up this direction. And then with the 2, he's going to fire this squad. The 1-man Bren team is down to 4 shots, plus 6 from the rifles onto the guys in the barn here. So needing 4s, so I only got 2 guys left in there.
Wow, another hell of a roll. 7.
7, huh? So 4, 7. I only got 2 guys. One's a leader. Yeah, they're all dead. So team wiped out and junior leader killed. Actually, the junior leader was hit for sure, so let's see what happens to him. He's slightly wounded. So does he just stay there?
I guess.
Just laying there bleeding?
Ouch.
So team wiped out. Let's see what happens here. A 3, that's probably a -1. Yep, so I'm down to 9.
And then on your leader...
Junior leader wounded. A 2. A 0. Nothing. So I'm getting lucky on these bad things rolls tonight.
I was hoping for a lot more damage on this.
Yeah, so even if you kill him, I mean, I'll have to roll on it again, but so.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll just sit there and stab him in the leg multiple times.
Keep wounding him. So I got a pinned, wounded junior leader left in the barn, and then you get to roll another phase.
Let me throw some dice around.
Yeah,
I got a replacement over here.
Dice drop, dice drop. There we go. Another general phase.
Really?
Yeah, that's not good for me.
It's not. And yeah, I really...
Of course, what are you going to do?
I usually don't complain about luck, but I needed some... I was definitely kind of against the wall.
And you
here.
don't have a 4. You got a 5, a 3, and a 2. You can't... The first time, I don't know if I've ever not seen you be able to make a 4 of some type.
Ooh, but I'm up to 3 chain of command points.
So a 3 and a 2.
A 3 and a 2.
So what we're looking at here, you got... you need to take me out of that building. This is going to be your 3rd phase in a row. You can fire on the junior leader. Take him out. Maybe.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire here, and I'm going to do some measuring over here, and probably run into the back of that building.
Alright. With the 3, he's going to do something bold here, and he's going to assault the rifle team in the bottom floor. So move 2d6, and he got there. He's got, what, 19, and I got 16. So go ahead and do yours first here.
What do I need? 4s?
5s and 6s.
5s and 6. Ooh. Okay.
Looks like you got them all. I only had 6 guys.
So, yeah, that's
all dead.
All dead, right?
Yep. So I need to get a good roll here to dwindle your numbers down a little bit here. So I only got 1. And each 6 is a shock as well. Yeah, I got not a very good roll.
It's
1,
actually
2, 3,
fairly
4.
average.
5 and 2 shock.
5 dead, 2 shock?
Yep.
Ouch.
And check and see if it's your leader. So on a 5, it is your leader.
Okay.
So see which one it is. 4 plus your senior. So it's your junior leader, and see what happens to him. He's knocked unconscious. All right, so we got to roll some bad things here. So we'll figure this out. So in the end, I'm down to 7 on my force morale. Under 6. I lost a team killed. Junior leader killed. I got good rolls though. I only lost 1 on each of those. He rolled a 6 on his junior leader wounded, so he lost -2 on his force morale, and he's taking the position inside the building. And he has another phase. Plus, he's still got a 2 left. So this is like what, the 4th phase in a row for you now?
Oh no, you gotta turn in between.
That's right, I did get 1 in there.
You did. Okay, so that's 2 shock on them.
So now,
wasn't there a shock on this guy?
it was 2. He had 2 shock on him.
He did?
Yeah. So they have 2 shock because I rolled 2 6s.
I thought he only had 1 shock.
No.
No, I guess it was 2.
He had 2.
It was.
And then he has a 2 left. So he's going to fire with his 2 at the wounded junior leader laying in there.
Or I guess I could assault him.
You could, but I'll probably kill some of you. Because I will get some shooting.
You would get... Well, you're pinned.
Yeah, but why risk losing anyone when you can just shoot them with... Well...
Assuming I can...
Yeah, that's true. You need to... Well, he's the only guy in there, so...
So what happened to all his shock?
He's pinned.
No, I mean, but does... So, is he broken, though? If he survived, I guess. Is he broken? Or how can you...
I don't know. Just shoot him to death. Get it over with.
We tried to shoot him, but he had already done a seppuku.
If you miss, I'll just leave anyway. Okay, so what do you got there?
Needing 4s?
Yep.
Got 4.
Alright, so I need... Okay, he's dead. Thankfully. Jeez. Because it was getting confusing. I don't even know if he can be there by himself as a leader. So let's see here. See what happens to him. 1.
Nothing.
Junior leader killed -1. So we're tied actually at 6 right now.
Yeah. And I'm not happy about that.
But you get another phase. So
yeah. I wish I was happier about that. Now I got all these dudes stuck over here.
Yep. I gotta get my tank up there, start doing some damage.
Okay.
If I can never get a phase, that is. Sweet, I'll get a phase next time. Alright, so what did you get there? I know you got a 5.
I got a 5.
And you can make a 4.
So yeah, that'll be a 2, 3, 4.
So these 2 squads have just kind of moved around a little bit. And this squad has moved into the building, and the squad that's in there is going to throw 2 hand grenades up the stairs at -4, we're saying, so they're going upstairs through a door. So 4, so you make it. So that's 1. So both make it, so it's 3 hits, I believe, in the open each. So I'm pretty sure that's how the grenades work.
So 6 hits?
6 hits.
So then you roll this.
Oh yeah, I roll it, I'm sorry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Until we do this all the time, huh?
I'm gonna throw.
Whoa!
So 4 dead and a shock. Holy crap! That's not good. So it is my leader. We'll see which one it is. It's the junior leader, and he's lightly wounded. So bad thing. I don't know. That might be nothing. I don't know. Check and see what that is.
Oh, actually,
So
low
he's
is bad for you, but or no, it's low is good on this for you. Junior leader wounded. 1 is nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Well, that's good.
You just skate after skate when I need the points.
Yeah, but look at all these guys I have killed. You know what's killing me is these double phases you're getting, man. I haven't had any chances to shoot.
Yeah.
I should have been shooting at you the entire way across, but I haven't really done any shooting at all. So is that it?
That was that, yes.
So I'm still at 6 on my, what's it called? Force morale. So I got so many dead guys here, I got nowhere to roll left. Luckily it's the last battle, so I don't care what my casualties look like. Alright, here we go. Oh yes, finally I got double phase, man. Jeez. Of course I got the tank, so he's definitely going to have to do something. And a 3, so let me think about this. The tank is moved just around this way, and with my lightly wounded junior leader, I'm going to throw 1 grenade down the stairs. So he makes it.
Oh, I thought you... So it's a 4 up?
And it's minus... Well, it makes a difference you're throwing up the stairs, I think, too. It's
okay, I was going to say, it seems
down.
like it should be easier to throw a grenade down the stairs.
Yeah, well, you just roll it down. So 3, I'm trying to... Yeah, so I need...
So I'm rolling
Let me look at the grenade rules. I'm trying to figure out... Because I think you still need to roll to hit, is the thing. I don't think you automatically hit. Let me look at this. So 3 dice.
In the open.
3 dead.
Wow.
So see if it's your leader. I'm hoping we're doing this right on the grenades. It's not your leader.
So
I guess 3 from...
Does it matter which...
well, the grenades... Well, if you want to get technical about it, the stairs are coming down here, so it'd be this squad.
It'd be this section.
Yeah. Okay. And that's it for... Yeah, that was the tank. Okay. So next phase. Not a double phase, but a bunch of 2s and 3s and 4s, which is good. And not another... We still don't have a chain of command. Neither one of us.
Excuse me.
Here we go. So I moved the tank
Sprechen
up
Sie Deutsch?
with 2d6.
Panzerfaust? Danke.
I moved 2d6 with the tank. I'm going to fire at half effect with the machine gun into the building. 2 hits on the squad on this side of the building. And you're in hard cover. So 1 dead. See if it's your leader here. Nope. Okay, so what we're going to do here is... oh, your leader's wounded in there. I forgot about that. Alright, so with the wounded junior leader, he has 1... He has... can he throw another grenade? He only got 1 command initiative, so I'm saying no. So I can't throw another one. Well, that's
the total number of grenades he has, right? And he already threw 1.
He threw 1, right.
So he's done.
Okay, so he's done. So I'm going to throw 3 grenades down there with my senior leader. That makes it. That barely makes it. And that makes it. The double 1, it lands at your feet and blows up and kills you. But throwing downstairs is like, I mean,
how hard can it be?
We're an inch apart from each other, so 3 hits. So that's 6, 9 total. And I'm assuming it just blows up and you have to roll. It's automatic hits. I don't know. I'm sure we'll hear about it.
So this which is probably it for me.
So you got, and it ignores all, it's in the open, so you got
Right.
1 dead and 4 shock.
4 shock.
Which isn't as good as I thought it was going to be.
So that puts me up to 6 shock. And how many dead?
Just 1. Yeah, just 1 dead.
Is it?
No, it's not your leader.
Okay.
It's actually this squad. Remember, because I'm throwing it down the stairs right there.
So I've still got a bunch of... So they're pinned now.
Are they?
Well, I got 4 dudes.
Okay. And how many shock?
6.
Yeah, they're pinned. Okay. Well, that's good. Alright, so that was it for me. The senior leader, the junior leader can't do anything. Actually, he can. He still can do something, can he? Let me think about it. Because I was going to have to throw a grenade, but he's out of grenades. But he does have 1 command initiative. I think what I'll do is I'll I'll order this team here to fire over there, if I can see. So the MG42 from this window is going to fire at the Bren guy who's right up against the hedge. They're in the smoke, so I need 6s only. 6s to hit. 1 hit. Nothing. So here's the rest of your dice here.
Yeah.
All over the place here. And that's it for me. So Andre's
I'm thinking about getting a chain of command die here.
yeah.
Or just end of turn.
Well, you got a chain of command point. But no end of turn.
Hopefully.
Alright, so he's going to throw his last grenade up the stairs. So it makes it. So 3 hits on me in the open. Oh shit, about 3 more dead. Holy crap, man.
That was what we needed.
Yeah. Oh, leader.
We've got to take out a senior leader here.
It's not a leader. But I did lose 3 guys, so I have no one left except for like a leader and an MG, 2 leaders and an MG42. That's all I have left. So I lost 3, 4. No, what did I lose?
Yeah, it was all 3.
So everyone's dead except for 1 MG42 and 2 leaders. But no one broke. Actually, a team was wiped out over here, so let's roll for that. So team wiped out is probably something.
I think that's -1.
Man, these grenades are just brutal, man.
Team wiped out.
Yep.
5 is -1.
So I'm down to 6, same as you. But I'm about to start firing HE into that building because I don't care. The conundrum we're running into here is that he can't kill my tank. So it's going to be hard for him to get me down to 0. To hold the objective and get me to 0 is going to be tough. He's going to have to start taking out my jump off points. He's got 1 over there. He can possibly get that one. And if I roll bad on my bad things for my leaders, he can get me down pretty low. But he would have to get this one to get me down to 0. So I can just drive the tank over there. I don't know. It's going to be pretty crazy ending. That's all I can say. And that's it for you, right?
I still got a command off or 2 commands, because all I've done is thrown a grenade.
All right.
So let me figure out what I'm doing here.
You need an assault?
I don't know. I might.
Really? All right. So he's going to assault up the stairs, possibly.
Yeah, possibly. So
So
what do
you
I got?
3.
Well, those guys are pinned.
Oh yeah, so they can't assault. So you got Bren, 3 rifles and a
Senior leader against a junior leader, a senior leader, and a machine gun.
Yep.
That's not going to go well.
That's going to be ugly. Yeah.
And you've got 1 pin.
Yep. I only have 1 shock. Yeah, that's going to be. But you know, same with the last one. You actually did better than me on that last assault because you rolled better. I mean, I thought I was going to roll a little bit better, but I didn't.
Well, what do you got? So do you get full effect for the machine?
It just says LMG per LMG. It doesn't say anything about
4, 5, 6,
7, 8, 9.
7, 8.
Well, he's only got 1 initiative because he's wounded.
7.
So he's got
10,
3, 4, 5.
11, 12. So you've got 12.
Plus you got to move up the stairs with at least 1d6. And I'm in hardcover.
13 plus.
We'll figure it out.
6,
So Andre is going to assault. This is all pretty much end of the game. Whoever wins this wins the game pretty much.
I'll go ahead and roll 2 dice just to make sure it happens.
So he's got to go around up the stairs. Okay. So roll and see if you make it. All right. You gonna roll or not?
Well, I was just. Can I do a double assault with?
Or
well, yeah, because he's attached to them. Okay.
So.
He never even made it in the building actually, but he's still pinned with them.
So you make it. Okay.
Yay!
So let's count up the dice. So this is it. This is
Okay.
all for nothing assault here.
So here you get 1 point for his submachine gun because
2
he's.
points.
Or 2 for the submachine gun, 1 for
Right.
his command initiative. So there's 3.
1 guy.
4 for that guy.
Plus 4 more for the machine gun.
Plus 4?
That's 1 per guy, and then plus 4 for machine gun. So
Oh, I've been doing that wrong. I've just been counting the
Just the
machine gun
machine
as
gun.
plus 4.
What is plus 1 per man as well? So it's 1 for his 1 command initiative, 2 for his machine gun, 1 for him, 4 more. So that's 4, 5. We'll figure it out. All right, here we go. So I get 22 dice. Andre gets 12. I know it seems crazy, but if he can just kill my 2 leaders, then that's 2 bad things and a section. So I mean, you could drop. If I roll bad, I could be down to like 1.
This whole thing is just going to come down to the bad things happen rolls.
Yeah, I could be down to like 1 command or 1 force morale.
But then so could I.
And then so could you. So let's roll it up. So. All right, so they're all dead.
Yay.
Okay, and then I roll.
And I'm all dead. Mutual annihilation.
I can even pick them all up. I got so many dice.
Do you want some help rolling?
All right, so we got.
Yeah, that's everybody.
So you're all dead. I'm all dead.
Everybody.
Let's roll up all the bad things and see what happens. All right, so in the end, I'm down to 2 force morale from the leader. I lost my junior leader. He took a wound, but he was only at 1. So when he gets to 0, he dies. And my senior leader took a wound, and I lost a team. So, Andre, I thought you had more leaders. Only had the 1 senior leader and 1 team.
Because my junior leader was already
He
knocked
was
out.
knocked out. So he only lost still at 1. You're only at 5. So he's at 5. I'm down at 2.
Well,
So
tell
that
the
hurt
rest
me
of
a
the
lot.
story.
That hurt me a lot more. Oh, yeah. So we were having a little bit of a discussion because all we had left was 2 wounded senior leaders up here next to each other. We don't know what's going on with that. Do they keep fighting?
Yeah, mano a mano.
But the problem is, it's every time they fight and they don't kill each other, they just keep. So it's just draining force morale. It's like, okay, well, it took a wound. Okay, we fight again. I take a wound. Okay, I fight. And every time we do, they got to roll on the. So that would get me down to 0. So basically, just.
So we decided that the 2 senior leaders aren't going to decide the war.
He's going to run back down and be with the squad. So I don't know. I don't know if that's a loophole, or a hole in the rules, but I don't know what to do there. So he just said his senior leader ran down, mine stayed up. They're both lately wounded, and that's that. So I think it's my phase now, right?
Yeah.
Because everything else is done. So let's see what we can do here. Oh yay! Double phase, baby. But yeah, that mano a mano senior leader fight. That's a quick way to drop a lot of force morale if you just keep wounding each other lightly every just single time and no one dies.
It's not my fault you were just taking light wounds.
Yeah, I could have got knocked out. See, if you get knocked out, then do you just stay there wounded, or would he finish you off? Now we're getting a little too out in the weeds here. So. 2, 3, 4 is what I got. All right, so with the 3, I'm going to fire the HE right through there into that. I don't care anymore. If I blow up the building, I blow up the building with my senior leader in there. That's probably how I'll lose. I'll shoot the HE, it'll collapse the building. My senior leader will get hit in the head with a piece of concrete, and then I'll roll a 6 on the bad things, and that'll be game. So HE into the room. So 3 hits.
And I'm going to shoot my machine gun, the bow gun, at the wounded junior leader there. I don't know if I can do that, but we'll find out. So it's just one hit. So I got 3 HE hits. Spread out how you want. You can even, actually I think you have to spread them out on the junior leader, because he's within 4 and I can see him. So of course I don't know, just roll on those guys, forget the wounded guy for now, I guess.
Well, he's the only one you can really see, so wouldn't he have to be the target, so he'd take 2, the other team would take 1?
Yeah, whatever, I don't care. So nothing there. Nothing, man. So that was with the HE?
Wasn't that, or...
So one machine gun hit. So that's not good enough. I needed to get some kills here.
Okay, and then 1 machine gun hit?
Yep. Nothing, man. And that's all I have left. I got a senior leader, but he can't really do anything. Yeah, he's got nothing. No grenades.
He could assault.
He could. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know, man, because... Yeah, I'm done. I don't have anything left except the tank, so go ahead and roll.
You got a double tank phase.
Oh yeah. Double phase, a lot of good that does, man. Still got some kills. Ooh, a chain of command point.
Uh-oh.
And 3 ones, which will activate the tank again. So let's try this again, see if I can get something this time. So only 2 hits with the HE that time.
2 hits, so 1 each.
And then 3 hits with the machine gun at light cover, or hard cover, I'm sorry.
So, a shock.
Well, no, because you're in hard cover.
Oh, so no shocks.
Well, it reduces by 1, so you're in light cover.
So
just
1 dead.
And
Was it a leader? No.
So 1 dead out of them, right?
And
3 machine gun hits in hard cover.
so 2 on the junior leader.
So he's hit.
And 1 on the other guys, so that's another shock.
Yep. So the wounded junior leader, I'm assuming this, I don't know how this works, but he's by himself, so he's got a 6, right? So he's dead. I rolled a 6 on him.
Yeah.
So
and then a 2, which is...
Oh, for the bad thing?
Yeah.
Might be nothing.
No, for what... So he was hit. I rolled to see what the damage was.
Oh. Yeah. So light knocked out, so I guess he's still knocked out. Actually, he's probably dead. I think do you lose a command initiative when you get knocked out? Or is it only when you get lightly wounded?
We've been playing it only lightly wounded. That knocked out hasn't reduced your command initiative.
You think it would? It would make sense that you lose. Okay. This is getting a little... This game is getting complicated for some reason. All these crazy rules we never use are starting to come to the surface, so... Alright then, whatever. Nothing happens to him.
He's knocked out.
He's knocked out again, but I think if he gets hit again, he should be dead. I think he's dead, personally. So he got hit with a machine gun bullet once and hit a machine gun bullet again.
Okay, so bad things happen.
So nothing.
1.
Oh, 1. That's probably not much of a junior.
Junior leader.
Killed.
Oh, that's still -1.
So you're down to what?
4.
I'm down to 2.
How many dice did you roll last time? Did any of this actually happen?
That's true, huh? Yeah, I probably shouldn't have got all that.
How many dice?
I've been rolling. I should only be rolling
were you
2
allowed?
dice.
2 dice?
And I should be taking. Hold on here. Now we're screwing this all up. So I'm at 2. Command dice reduced by 2. Remove 1 jump-off point of your opponent's choosing. Don't roll for the loss of a jump-off point. So you can take 1 of the jump-off points off. Either that one, or that one.
There's one over here.
Inside the barn.
There's that one.
So
this one.
And there's that one there. Of course, it doesn't matter. I don't have anything left to bring in.
I was going to say, this is...
I don't have anything left to bring in. Actually, that's not good for you. I mean, it doesn't matter.
I was going to say, do you have to roll for a loss of jump-off point?
No. It says don't roll for the loss of jump-off point.
Well, that's bogus, because then I can't get the points for...
You can. You just got to end the turn, because you have that one. So as long as you end the turn and I roll a high enough number, then I will get down to 0.
Okay.
But yeah, that's it. So yeah, your phase. You want me to redo everything?
Well,
I should only get
I was going to say
3
my
dice.
junior leader shouldn't have died.
Okay, put
on
your
that.
put your junior leader back.
Yeah, see if you can kill him legit.
Well, no, we'll just call it good.
No, because it's important. He's still got a grenade.
He's knocked out though.
That's okay. He can get back up when the turn. Or actually, I got another junior leader down there too.
Yeah, you got 2 of them. That's what I thought. I thought that guy came up with them. That's what I don't understand.
These are.
That's
Who's
why
this is a senior leader.
That's my senior leader.
Oh.
Your senior leader's here.
Okay, so I did take off my junior leader. I just can't find him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, here he is.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because you said you didn't attack with 2 junior leaders, but
I didn't.
So that was that squad.
Yeah, so these guys are pinned.
Oh, pin. That's right. That's what it is. They can't do shit.
So those 3 guys are pinned.
Okay.
My senior leader
Okay, that's what it is.
broke off the mano y mano, and he's laying there on the ground, and you're trying to machine gun him.
So it's your turn.
No, you're rolling your 2 dice.
It's cool.
Roll.
I've already
Please,
rolled.
Roll your 2 dice. Roll your 2 dice.
I've already rolled 10 dice, and I should have rolled 4.
Roll 2 dice.
All right, what am I rolling for here?
So 2 dice for your. You're rolling your dice for your turn.
I already did 2 turns, and I shot twice. So.
Well, we just took one of them away, though.
All right, I'm rolling 2 dice, even though this is considered a third.
Oh,
phase.
you're saying because you should have only rolled 2 dice on the first.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, now I understand.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, I wasn't sure why you were trying to be so nice to me there.
Well,
that makes sense
if you
now.
want me to roll 2 extra dice, I will. But
You rolled 2 dice before you rolled 2
this
dice.
is important though, because whoever wins this gets. Oh no, I'm sorry. In the next one, Scottish Corridor, it actually matters who wins this campaign.
Oh.
But technically, the next one we're going to is the Russian one. And I think you're down too. So you're at 1. You're reduced by 1.
Okay. Hey!
Chain of command point.
Okay.
All right. So you got, what do you have left there?
2, 3, 3.
2, 3, 3. Okay, so he's going. Doesn't have any grenades left. We think. I don't know. Everything's gotten so confusing.
Well, I think I've got a grenade left, but the guy who's got it, or who has the command initiative for it,
is unconscious.
This guy has grenades.
Okay, throw a grenade up then.
So he's actually got 2 grenades. So
I can't keep track of what's going on around here.
Okay.
I'm just very confused by this game for some reason.
Okay,
We need to get some kind of grenade tracker, because I could have swore I've taken.
You took
a lot of grenades.
1 grenade from him and 3 grenades from him.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
So 2 grenades from this dude. So first grenade.
So it's going in.
Oh!
I don't think. Oh, well, that doesn't. It makes it. It goes out the window. Ooh, that one drops at your feet. The one drops at your feet. Oh my god!
Everybody's dead.
So we both take 3. All right, here we go. Come on, roll 3 ones, baby.
Oh.
Okay, so my senior leader is hit again. Let's see what happens to him. He's knocked unconscious.
But that's the 3rd time he's been hit, though, right?
I think that's only his 2nd wound.
Oh, so we ignored that second mano a mano.
I don't know. I can't remember anymore, man. It's just been.
Okay.
It's just too confusing.
So
the
that's
grenades flying. We've gone
2 shock and a dead.
Okay.
So
see if it's your leader.
And I'm routed at this point.
It's not your leader.
It's not.
So you broke.
So I broke, and so you
let me roll a bad thing here. 1.
Senior leader wounded.
Yep.
-1.
Oh boy. Okay, so he's gonna end so it'll come down to my bad thing roll on the loss of the jump off point, the game. And you lost, or you had a team
rout
break.
So they go 2d6.
Technically, when you know what's crazy here? This is crazy because as soon as you end the turn, you're gonna rout. They're gonna actually no, I don't think a team itself, but your leaders will rout.
Oh, and that'll kill them. Yeah, so I can't end the turn.
This is the weirdest game, man, we've ever played.
So they're going 2d6.
Yeah, they 2d6 plus 6 that way, I guess. So they're just running off.
So
all right, we'll figure this out.
13 this.
All right, so is that it for you? Because I'm down to one. I'm down to one command dice. So I'm reduced by 3, so I get 2.
So I can't do anything with my senior leader. My junior leader already did both of his commands. Yeah,
Yeah. So I'm down to a knocked out senior leader and a tank. And 2 command dice. And 1 force morale. What's your force morale at?
I'm still up at 4.
4.
Yeah.
Actually, don't they do something for routing or breaking or?
Oh, we didn't roll that, did we?
Yeah. So team
break.
Actually, it's a squad because you got. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, you got.
It's a section.
Yeah, section because you got 1 rifleman and 1
breaks -1.
Okay. About junior leader, that only counts for routing, right? Yeah, wounded or routing. So you're down to what? What are you down to? Force morale wise.
3.
3? Okay, so I got my 2 command dice here. What do I even have to shoot at? Can I shoot at the junior leader that's wounded on the floor in there?
Not with that roll.
Not with that roll, yeah, I can't do anything. What I could do is I could end the turn.
Yes, I was wondering if you were going to do that.
And I will.
Okay, just to make put this game out of its misery.
Yeah, game is really been tough on me. So anyway, I'll end the turn. Let's roll all our bad stuff. So I lost a jump off point, right?
Yeah.
So I need to roll a 1 here. Actually, it doesn't matter what I roll. Jump off point. Yeah, it's always -1. So I'm at 0. So I lost a jump off. So you need to. What's important is yours. If you can roll low enough. If you can roll low enough on this.
I don't see it happening. So a broken team over there.
That doesn't. You don't roll for them.
Nothing. Okay.
The only thing you roll for is the leaders.
Junior leader and a senior leader.
Yep. So roll for a junior leader.
Junior leader.
Ooh. -2.
-2. I'm down at 1.
Okay. Senior leader routes. Of course, it's 2. -2. So it's game. You did not control the objective. So good game, Andre. Good.
What do you mean? I drove you from the board.
But remember, we were kind of laughing. We were laughing. We'll come back and wrap it up. All right. So this Operation Martlet is done, and it is a German victory by the slimmest of margins that I can't even believe. I don't even know if we did everything right.
I know we didn't.
The dice were flying. I mean, it was confusing. There was grenades. One thing I know, we need some kind of grenade counter. I know I threw all my grenades. You were throwing, I don't know, but we're just tossing grenades up and down those steps. Then the assault with the 2 senior leaders squaring off, which just seems like an awesome way to drain force morale if you just keep wounding each other. But I don't know. It doesn't seem right to me. So we just broke off the fight. They're not going to fight to the death. They're going to go back to their unit. They're going to and lead. I mean, they're not going to. I don't know. But anyway, it didn't make a whole lot of sense to just sit there and fight back and forth, wounding each other.
It made a lot of sense to me, but actually, I didn't even think of that until you were going, no.
Yeah, I wasn't going to have that. But
I just like the idea of a mano end to the whole campaign.
Well, yeah, but then I started seeing, okay, well, every time we swing and fight and I don't die, there goes another force morale, there goes another force morale, there goes another force morale. It's just never ending, but oh man, so that was a very strange, very odd game. I still don't know what to make of it, to tell you the truth. But over here, you still got 2 squads over here.
Yeah. And that's where I thought I was going to take my heavy casualties.
Well, I did too, but the problem was I wasn't getting the dice I needed to shoot.
Yeah.
I was getting dice, but I had to do over here by the time I should have been pumping them in here, but
then you would have been light over here, which was what I was.
Well, I thought about bringing a second squad in over here.
I thought about bringing a 3rd squad in over there
and unloading 2 squads on these guys, but it's like I got to defend the objective. But
I honestly had kind of hoped you would bring another squad in over there.
I figured you would hope that. That's why I didn't do it. So I'm not going to fall for that trap. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to get me to deploy over here in force and then leave light the objective. But yeah, I wasn't going to fall for that one. Yeah, I don't know, man. So that was a wild game. I know we screwed it up, especially in this maelstrom of chaos over here. Yeah. And also all those double phases that you were getting. Oh. That's how you got up there in the first place. Because I should have been able to at least get a couple.
The double phases at the end kind of saved your butt up there at the end too. But yeah, I never would have gotten anywhere near where I did without those double phases.
We got at least 3 of them, and that helped a lot because I had MG42 in here. I was over.
The first one wasn't huge, but it did allow me to really jump in faster because I had that the mortar team and the senior leader on the table, from the get-go. First turn double phase is not fabulous, but
it's better than. It's not too bad.
Well, it allowed me to come in hard enough that you had to react.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I didn't fall for your feint over here. I almost did. I was very close to saying, I can get 2 on 1, 2 squads on 1.
You got the heavy cover.
But then I would have had to run all the way back, and I just knew that you were trying to lure me into deploying 2 of my 3 squads on this side and then rushing the building. And then I would have been in your position trying to get back to the building and get inside, which we saw how that worked out. So
well, and I was pretty sure this was, we both knew from the beginning this was going to come down to force morale.
Oh yeah. Last battle, yeah, who cares? Man's opinion, nothing matters.
So it was just a matter of, taking out, knocking the other person's force morale down quickly enough, which is where you were just rolling awesome on your force morale over there.
Well, that helped me. Yeah, that's true.
Really bit because.
Oh yeah, I would have been to 0 a lot. Yeah.
Well, that's true. If you'd have lost an extra 2 points over there,
even 1. If I would have lost a force morale at any time earlier, it would have been it.
But you were pulling those 1s and 2s,
But really, yeah, the campaign came all the way down, literally to the last.
Well,
the end of the last turn.
The last half hour was so convoluted, we could have called it good at any point there because it was just, what just happened? How does that work?
Yeah, we were both very confused.
So, yeah, there were a lot of off-camera conversations about, I don't know, what do you think?
It was a mess. It was not our finest moment in this campaign, that's for sure. But it's over now. We're both at force morale 0. The Germans won the campaign, which I believe gives me a bonus when we do the Scottish corridor. Ramsbottom, the last we saw him, he's running off, scared.
Scared and broken with his 2 squads over on the jump-off point going, hey, wasn't that Fuzzy Balls?
Ramsbottom will be back. He'll be back for the Scottish corridor. So, anyway, I think next campaign we're going to do is going to be the Russian Operation Citadel, Russian front. Just to break it up a little bit. We've done 2 Normandy campaigns in a row now, so mix it up, get over on the Eastern Front a little bit. So, anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll be back next time.